We're seeing a little bit of push me, shove you already.
Oh, Andrew Boston gets involved with Brown. Darcy Cameron's getting fired up in the middle. Oh, we're all getting fired up here in the Cabana Lounge here at Fankhauser Reserve. Southport Sharks versus the Sydney Swans. It is the 2018 NEAFL Grand Final. I'm Michael Price and this is Mark Kennedy to open proceedings. Umpire Nick McGuinness in the middle holds the ball aloft.
We'll wait for the bounce to get us underway here at Fankhauser Reserve. Grand Final 2018. Cameron gets the first ball down. Turner, his opposite, gets the ball going inside forward 50 for Southport, standing under it. O'Riordan coming through. Firewood, this will be a dream start!
And giving Wilkinson the chop out. He cuts back in. It was bad luck for Mitchell Rogers. Inside 50, Miss Johnson runs and takes the mark 40 metres out. Now he's going to have to aim this at the right point post or almost at that drainage ditch into the right forward pocket. From 45, he starts at a little left. That's a sideways floater! Southport get their second goal, 2-1-13. Dawson wobbles it inside. Rose, handball off now. It was Stern. Stern has a snap wide.
We've gone over 20 minutes, so they're holding up okay here, the Swans.
Oh, they've held up all right. James Bell weaves through traffic, hooks it around with the right foot. Barely squeezes in for a behind. Only their second score, but you're right, Bob. Southport scored their first 2 goals in the first 5 minutes, and since then the Swannies have held them up. He lowers the eyes, and it just manages to get to Stern. Stern gets the ball around. That's a great ball from McGrath, Kai McGrath, who made his NEAFL debut in the finals last week.
Just stood up in the tackle, now gives it across. Brenton Payne, He was wrapped up in a ripping goal-saving tackle in the distinctive red boots. As long, Darcy Cameron standing there, Hall went high, and then Cameron tried to claim the mark. Hancock at ground level, goes on the left, it's there!
There, and everybody sitting on the embankment. It's beautiful.
Stern couldn't take it. Veerhouse just gets it inside forward 50. Rose came with the flight of the footy. Manteet couldn't take it with him. Rose emerges with it, gets it to Jordan Dawson, and kicks Sydney's first.
Through Firewood, he lowers the eyes. He's got a target. Fife. Well, they went in and out and in and out and in and out. From Lauderdale in Tasmania. Dylan Fife. He starts at left and it curls back. Has it got the distance? The umpire says, yes, indeed.
Doran gives it back to Baxter. Now the long kick. Sets it up. Wilkinson's there. Well done there by the Swans defence. But coming through, picking it up, getting toe to ball was Michael Manteet. And that's a goal.
Hancock runs to the 50, kicks it to the square. Wilkinson! Geez, that's a good mark overhead for a little man. Boy from Williamstown, Tom Wilkinson, directly in front. And bangs it through for the Sharkies.
It just balls through a set of hands forward. That's very clever. Gives it back to Wilkinson. Just good composure on NEAFL TV. Starts it out to the right. It swings violently and gets there. That's 2 for Tom Wilkinson, the boy from Williamstown.
That's Clayton. Handball off to Ruse. Ruse now out of the corner of his eye. He saw something he liked. Lee Dale, I'm going to give him that kick. Was that a pass, Kanga, or was it off the side of the shoe? From 45 directly in front. He'll have to aim it very right. It'll come back. He's got the distance and the accuracy. Sharkies with the first couple of goals of the third quarter. 40 points the margin. Disposal number 15 there for Colin O'Riordan. Free kick. Andrew Adair has pulled one out. It'll go to Southport. Advantage. Back of the pack. Wilkinson. Spoiled there by McKellar. Picked up by Johnson and snaps the goal. Flanagan from the St George Dragons. Another academy prospect. Well done on the mark by Wilkinson, and then he had Brown coming off the bench. Now the Swannies have got the numbers. McKellar, one way then the other, the right shoe, and what the ball! Now there's a player who's gone down, Jake Brown, after he got rid of that last ball. What's happened there, gentlemen? Did the knee just go?
It's a knee.
I think there was a clash. He hasn't moved. I think he's actually was concussed at least.
See it go over the top there. Brown comes out. And geez, that looked innocuous, didn't it? There was nothing nasty about it, but he got stuck underneath there. We can see the Southport players. You can see the crowd as well. As young Jake Brown gets stretchered off the ground, he's got the neck protection as well. And, of course, we just stipulate that that is there as a precautionary measure. We don't know exactly what the extent of the injury is at the moment. There's Ella, gets the handball. Jordan Dawson's pinged for holding the ball. And that's Jack O'Shea. And the play on has happened. Who stole it off Jack O'Shea? Was it Clements?
Yes, it was.
He's just pinched a goal off him in a granny.
Well done by the young man. Couple of bounces. Kicks inside forward 50. Nobody there. Taylor drops it. Puts Dawson in for a race. And goes off the ground and kicks a goal. 2 for Jordan Dawson.
And 2 for the Sydney Swans.
Chain of kicks only finds 5, so they turn the ball over. That was O'Riordan
and 50
and 50
yeah,
for inside the protected area. Dylan Fife just shoots it, kicks his second. The boy from Lauderdale.
Yeah, fantastic effort. 2 weeks in a row. He's
there's
well.
Johnson
Mitch
at the back. He read it best, and he runs in, curls it around, and kicks. Another one, his third, Mitch Johnson. That was a great tackle on Veerhouse, who let loose the ball. Now Wilkinson rolls in and kicks another. That is his third as well.
They've certainly lifted in the last few minutes since that count has happened.
Well, they need to. And there's Boston in there for Southport. Can't quite pick it up. Well done, Davis. Close to BOG for mine. Runs to 50 and runs to 50. Oh, and drills it. Wilkinson did a beautiful job shepherding on the line. Ryan Davis has kicked a goal. About 12 minutes gone of this final quarter on NEAFL TV, a dramatic one at that. We're still yet to get verification from our officials. There was a count, one too many players on the field for Southport earlier. Great mark taken at the front.
Dawson.
Jordan Dawson. From 40, pokes at it, nice. Kicks the goal for Sydney. As the game has got a bit longer as well, you can see a bit of the speed and skill of some of these academy players.
Ethan.
We'll get on to Kilpatrick. Inside 50, Darcy Cameron takes a mark. Quickly, we'll get down to Ethan Mackey on the boundary. Ethan, what have you got for us?
Well, what a last 10 or 15 minutes we've had down here at ground level since the initial incident with 19 on the field for Southport. We've just been informed that in the bylaws of the NEAFL and AFL, there are rules that state that the score stands as is and doesn't get wiped, as there were initially a few whispers around that may have been the case. So there's been an absolute, it could have been a pin drop around here at ground level for the last 10 minutes. It's just been completely astonishing.
Well, there you go. We'll let the local crowd know that very shortly as Darcy Cameron comes through and misses a goal. So according to the bylaws of the NEAFL and the AFL, the count that happened earlier on in the quarter, the score will stand. There will be no wiping of the score. So Southport are leading by quite the amount, still putting in the big ones, the young Sydney Swans.
And that is, for those who just are foreign to the NEAFL, inside forward 50 now. That is Flanagan. The attack on the ball was fierce. There is McKellar. It's a down. Rose with the ball. 38 metres. And what a magnificent strike! James Rose, take a bow. He has done it all. 37 disposals, 7 tackles, 15 clearances, 1 inside 50, 7 rebound 50s, and I would suggest the goal of the day.
Yeah, very close to
No
goal.
doubt. No doubt at all. Look at this. He just steps around. Looks like he's running rings around him there on the boundary line, doing the step, and what a beautiful finish.
Comes back, Kilpatrick. Ponytail akimbo in the breeze. And the ball's kicked forward, and it matters not. It's an interesting dynamic of emotion. Word filtered out to some of the players that Southport are the 2018 NEAFL Premiers, albeit under extraordinary circumstances.
And now, it's my pleasure to invite Dr. Alan McKenzie to present the 2018 NEAFL Premiership Cup to the winning team, Southport Sharks.